Okay, I know I promised several shows, but guys, truthfully, there wasn't enough to do on these shows to make it worthy of a show. So I'm just going to go back over these three figures that I'm going to show you again. This one I showed you already, I think, about the repairing the head because it was all busted off. If any of you know, that it had a dome across it, and they dropped it on the ground. The whole inside of the head mechanism was trashed, and I had to remove it. So the head on this doesn't work as far as the eyes and the mouth moving when it talked and everything. Even this part here doesn't light up, the heart, I guess you could say. The chains were unattached. They had red tape all over the shoes, which had left residue of duct tape stickiness all over the shoes, which I had to spend about 45 minutes scrubbing with cleaner that takes off stickiness. I can't think of the name, goop or goo or whatever, I think goo. And yeah, it was a mess, but I got it all cleaned up. I'll show you how it runs. See, the arms flew. You can hear the jingling of chains. It's not the actual chains jingling. But see, it normally would talk and the mouth would move, but since the whole entire guts of the head got ruined and broken, it's not able to do so. And on the normal figure, this lights up here too, and it's not. It still has, you know, the sensor still works, and you can hear it talk, and in this case, hear this song. Okay, so it's better than nothing. It's still, I'm not getting rid of it, of course, because, you know, it's doing something. And not only that, I like these figures. Okay, now the next one here. He would normally be holding like a small plate tray with an edge to put candy on. Don't know where that's at. Don't know what happened to that, but I put a skull in his hand instead. And his head kind of caved in a little bit there. Not bad, not bad. But the eyes don't move. They're supposed to move. The eyes don't move. Okay, other than that, he seems to be okay. Let's see if I can do it with my foot here. And
you've arrived. Come right in.
Yeah, so it still moves, but the head, not much to it. But it still looks good. I mean, I cleaned it up and it still looks good. It's intact, other than the missing tray, which I could care less about.
Good evening. The master's been expecting you.
Yeah. Okay, this is the one I actually had to do the most work on. If any of you know this Jimmy pirate, you would know right off the bat that the sword isn't being held in this hand here. It's holding like a golden chalice, which I do have, but I didn't want to put that in the hand. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. So I put the sword in this hand. The sword is originally supposed to go in this hand over here, according to how it was made, but I didn't have a hand. It was missing a hand. I got all these given to me, so it was missing a hand, and the arm was broken. Yes, the arm was broken up at the shoulder here. I had to take it apart, and I reattached the arm, not the way it should go. All right, I removed the jacket arm anyway, and this is what we're looking at here. Offhand, see this piece here? Where am I at here? Yeah, see this piece here? I would say it's broke. Okay, it's broke. As usual, it's the brittle plastic pieces don't work, you know, as usual. So we're gonna see if we can reattach this somehow, because we don't want it broke. Okay, so let me see what I can do. Not the way it should go, because of course it's plastic there and it's holding too much weight, you know, and moving around. So in a period of time, it breaks like they all do. All these are junk, total top of the line junk, and they're not made to last. Okay. Anyway, I rigged it so it would hold its arm up, not thinking it would still work. So since I didn't have a hand here, I replaced the no hand with a hook situation here, which I used a long, like a drinking thing, and I put the cup over the foam arm, put the hook in here, and then I covered it with some material here to make it look a little more, I don't know, a little more something decorative. And I also, I don't, you look up here at I don't like these, okay? There's holes on each side of the hat. I don't like that, okay? There's everything I've seen, there's nothing supposed to be, I don't know what that's supposed to stand for, having a hole on each side of the hat, but I didn't like it. So I added a little more material to that too. Anyway, that's what I've got going here, and it works. And the thing is, let me try and do it with my foot, but it doesn't always work.
Yar. So you've come for me, treasure, have you? Stay away from me, treasure, scallywag.
Notice how the arm is moving over here? Yeah, the arm actually moves. I didn't think this arm would move at all, because if you've seen how I had to rig it up because of it being broken, you would say the same thing. This is not going to work. It's not going to move. And I was okay with that. You know, I wanted it up, but it wasn't going to move. Well, imagine my surprise when I turned it on, and it actually had movement still. So, yeah, the fact it moved at all, I thought was amazing, because they shouldn't have, okay? So, anyway, it does move, and I thought it made a lot of, like, gearing sound when it did its thing, but I was hearing other ones online do it, and they sounded like that too. So I guess it's just, I don't know, the way it's supposed to be made, or the way it was made, I should say. Anyway, I'm still okay with it, though. I'm okay with it. I got it for free, and like I said, the jaw was off its metal thing, and I had to fix that, but it works, guys. And even though I had to change so much of it, I'm happy with it.
Something wicked is about to happen. I can feel it in me bones.
Yeah, I had to do like the most repair and changing on this one, but yet it seems to be the one that's working the most. And it was broken the most. So, yeah, I should have probably done a video on that, but I don't know. It's so hard to videotape what my eyes are seeing. And hold the I can't do things with holding the camera. And so them are the three that I was going to do a video of each, but I did not. I should have on this one probably, but I did not. As I said, I'm turning 66 in a few days, and my grandson moved out a few months ago, beginning of summer, right when school ended, and he's got his own house now with his girlfriend, and he's been living with me for years, and living with us for years, and I really didn't want him to go, and he's gone now. And now my daughter, who has been living with us for some time with her boyfriend, they're going to move out too and get their own place real soon. And so it'll just be me and my wife and the bulldogs. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do now, because I'm going to have more room in the house than I've ever had before. I'll be able to bring in everything that's in the garage and put it in the proper spots, which I'm thrilled about. There's things out in the garage that I didn't want out there, and it's been out there for some time. I'll be able to bring everything in, but the problem is I don't know what to do. I want to do a show so I don't go insane the rest of the way. But I don't know what to do. I want to do a horror hosting show. My wife says she will not do it with me anymore. She doesn't want to do this stuff anymore. My daughter at one time said she would do it, but with her moving out, and I knew she would be moving out, she won't be able to do it either. So I don't want to do like a horror hosting show with just me. I'm not a cornball enough to do such a show. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want to do the old style shows I was doing, showing props and talking about props or unboxing props. So much of that's being done. It's not exciting to me anymore, guys. It's just not. And I don't think it's exciting to you either. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do from here. I want to come up with something, but I don't know what the something's going to be. So that's it for now for Dr. Dollz. Yeah, I'm still Dr. Dollz. And Spook Show Gravy. I'll see you hopefully at a better time, okay?